Are we live, Suzanne? We're live. Today, we're going to be talking about this week's recap because this week has definitely been crazy. Start off with Kai Cenat is starting the second streamer university. And obviously, many people have their own opinions and doubt about it. But the most famous opinion is a guy who's pushing about 40, coming on the internet with his God-given mouth, using the brain and the wires that are connected to give him this Bluetooth connected Wi-Fi to say bullshit like this.
Speed, let me tell you something, nigga. This is some real fuck shit, bro. I'm happy you got your little tour going on and everything, but you did this shit right after Kai Cenat announced his Streamer University 2 and his big return back to streaming, nigga. The fact that you pop up right after showing that you got a fucking marathon popping up right after too shows.
Honestly, if you as a grown man are coming on Twitter, it's always, I'm telling you, it's always Twitter. It's always Twitter. I'm telling you, every bad take goes on Twitter. And honestly, it's the fact that you guys care what these billionaires / millionaires are doing with their life. If you're making this much money, I could care less which one of you gets more money, okay? You're both making money. In fact, I don't care at all. And it's the fact he wants to come out here and be parasocial. You are not getting personally invited to Streamer University like Harry Potter, nigga. Please, let's keep our mouth shut and go back to what we were doing before that. What happened this week is the Spurs and the Knicks. It's gotten so crazy. This whole beef of the Spurs and the Knicks fans has gotten so crazy to the point where New York City fans are going around the city of New York City and beating up anybody who's wearing a Spurs. It's gotten so crazy the National Guards are having to come down here. It's gotten so loud to the point where New Jersey across the river can hear them saying they're going to blow New Jersey up. Imagine you in your own God-given safe city. You are a living civilian and you're going on a walk and you just hear this from across the river.
We gon' come and blow New Jersey up. Bang, bang.
Pardon? And with the Spears and the Knicks, a lot of Spears fans are saying Wembanyama's long ass needs to do something with them arms. And if he's not going to do something, then he put somebody else on the pitch. Then he put somebody else on the court because clearly he does not know what to do with them long arms. How are you 7 foot something and losing to a group of men below you? Personally, I'm a New York fan. I think New York should win this. I think this matters more to New York fans than it matters to anything else. But, like, nigga, use them fucking long ass Spider-Man, Slenderman, long ass arms for something. Wembanyama, put them up. Defend, nigga, do something. Now, by the time I'm posting this, the World Cup has probably started, but many people are coming on the internet and saying many things about the World Cup. One thing that they're saying, especially people who are not living in the Americas, is that the scheduled times for the games are completely horrible. Who's gonna stay up until 3 a.m. to watch men kick around a ball? Nigga, when Ben and Congo are playing, we will be there, nigga. We will be there. We'll be there. We'll stay up until 3 a.m. to watch that. Fuck our sleep schedule. We'll be there. And another problem that people are having with this World Cup, is, I guess, America is not fucking soccer spirit. The World Cup being hosted in America is so lame.
Americans have literally ruined football. They have ruined football. The World Cup, which is obviously being hosted in North America,
so very lame. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, can Europeans, the niggas who live up there, can they just shut the fuck up? Shut your fucking mouth. The stupid ass arguments nigga want to come on the internet with is the argument that, oh my god, Americans don't even call football soccer. They don't even call it that. They call it soccer. And it's like, does nobody want to use their God-given 3 brain cells that they have left? They obviously call it soccer because their national sport is called football. Why would they change their own national? When you think football, you think America. Why would they change it? It's their national sport. It makes more sense to change a sport that they're not even really that much indulged in into soccer. Okay, I hear you. They don't use their feet for it, though. It does not give a fuck. It don't matter. Nigga, it don't fucking matter. It's their name. I feel like I'm getting too heated over bullshit that don't even concern me. I'm not the one that's gonna be on the pitch, whether that's the football pitch, a soccer pitch, or the other way around, okay? And I genuinely, as a soccer fan and a nigga who plays soccer, I'm very excited for the World Cup. And a lot of people are also saying that the final is gonna be some of the craziest, most random countries ever. Because the predictions that many people had are not going through with how many people thought it was gonna go. The outcomes are so freaking random. Like France losing to Ivory Coast. Obviously, I get it was a friendly, but that's literally the most random shit. And how Portugal was going against another country and Rafinha just went up there and punched him square in the face. This World Cup seems is going to be the most unpredictable random stuff ever. This World Cup has so many random countries. It's not going to be crazy to say that there's just going to be random countries in the final. Now, to really wrap up this whole week with the craziest shit is the whole Not Kenneth allegations. If you don't know who Not Kenneth is Kenneth is basically a popular TikToker who went out to Trish and become a YouTuber. And there was this one girl named Cuvette, and basically Cuvette and not Kenneth were dating. And basically Cuvette moved in with Kenneth. And as he moved in with Kenneth, they obviously together. And come to find out, one day Kenneth found out that Cuvette was cheating on him with her own cousin. It went onto the internet. He posted a video about it and shit like that. He showed proof. He showed how she was texting her own cousin. He showed how, you know, they had a whole this bucket list is crazy. This bucket list, public quickie. It's generally the craziest thing. Videos came out and shit like that, and basically she made a response, and in the response video she was just she was saying that he abused her. She was saying that not Kenneth would just come out of nowhere, like she would be chilling and he would just come and chokehold her. So this was what was happening. Basically, to what she said, that was what was happening to her. He would just come out of nowhere and just put that bitch in a chokehold. Okay? And she was saying that, and she also said that not Kenneth
essayed
her. And, you know, she showed proof, and the proof was, I guess, blood, which was insinuating that he did it roughly with her. But then he came on the internet and he was like, hey, bitch, you were just on your period. We were just fucking when you were on your period. And they did that quite a lot. And from also both sides, they had a pretty toxic relationship to where they would break up 5+ fucking times. Breaking up 3 times, pushing it. 4 times getting back together, boy, pushing it. 5 bumble clap times, pushing it. Not just 5. 5+ times is pushing it. But apparently they were in a pretty toxic relationship and shit like that. But at the end of his video, he said that he was going to take her to court. Now, I don't know if you could take somebody to court for cheating on you with their own cousin, but you could definitely take somebody to court for giving you fake allegations of something you never did. Saying on his name that he did this or he didn't do this. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say if he did or did not do it. But sitting here and if you lied about it and he knows that you lied about it and he has proof, that's completely horrible, and he's going to take you to court. And he's going to take every single last cent you have. People are making jokes about it and shit right now, and yeah. And honestly, this whole week has been a pretty crazy week with everything coming in and out. Hope you guys like this video. I want to thank you guys for all the support. Please like and subscribe. Be you, man. Yo, free out. Hope you guys like this video. Suzanne, turn that shit off.